Hello YouTube, how are you? This is Antirox and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be taking a look at a browser-based game, browser-based 3D space shooter game called Battlestar Galactica Online. Those of you who haven't played it yet, this is actually a pretty cool browser game, really awesome detail, lots of different things to do. Let's start with basically this screen right here, which is the space station, or the Battlestar Galactica station, I guess. And here, this is where you get all your missions. This is where you upgrade your ship or get new ships and things of that nature. So, for example, if you look at Captain Adama right here, or Apollo, as he is also known, you can actually ask him for different types of quests. So, yeah, I can get an assignment from him, and he's gonna tell me that he really likes me and blah blah blah. Is there anything else? No, nothing, sir, and thank you very much and have a good day. So now I have a quest. I can actually go ahead and complete it, or I can talk to other people. There's Starbucks that also has different assignments for me. She also has this thingy here. I can actually use Greatest. If you remember from the show, that's basically the teleport thingy. And this allows me to get various resources by teleporting to different locations. And this is actually one of the ways the game does make money. If you want to use this several times a day, because this is basically like free resources. Like if I do this once, it's free. Sure. But if I do it again, it will actually cost me a currency that I can only buy with real money. But it does give me a lot of rewards, a lot of resources. Then Admiral Adama, Apollo's father, has... oh, I already took that. Oh no, never mind, it's right here. He has another mission for me. So there's all these missions. Some of them are patrol missions, some of them are kill quests, some of them are recon missions, and finally right here is our chief, and chief has ship maintenance, and this is where you can actually either change your ship's layout, or you can actually get you can also repair your ship here, which you do have to do occasionally. Or you can basically change different loadouts for your ship. You don't just have one ship, you actually have at least a dozen. I'll show you what's available. They're right here. There's actually all these other choices that you have, from really small Viper Mark II to really large, I think it's called Brimmer? I don't even know, I don't remember seeing the ship on the show. But this is a huge vessel that you can actually fly and control. So this is like a capital ship. And you progress, you get these ships as you progress through levels, as you get more money. But what I forgot to mention is that in the beginning you actually get a choice of two different factions, and one being the survivors, the humans, and the other being the Cylons, the robots. So obviously if you play in a Cylon, this will all be different, and you'll have different quests, different missions as well. So my assignments are here. It's actually kind of cool that they did this, but it's the way the assignments are given to you and the way that you try to accomplish them is quite sandboxy. You actually have a lot of choice here, so I can actually just basically undock from this station and start flying around and completing various missions. And I'm actually going to do this right now. There's a button right here on top that basically is undocking, and there's another button right here that sends me somewhere else, sends me to an area called Battlespace. And these are areas that are level based, and they actually change every 5 levels. But I think some of my missions are actually here, so I'm going to show you what it looks like when you undock. So this is what the game looks like when you start flying your spaceship. Basically it's a 3D world, 3D environment. It's a 3D space environment, not based on Newtonian physics, but based on the sort of like a Wing Commander-like physics, where your spaceship flies just like an airplane. This is Battlestar Galactica. You can basically redock by pressing this button. There's actually a few quests that you can complete here as well. There's a patrol quest here. There's a bunch of different missions you can ask for and also complete. But basically here the idea is that you're protecting ships from Cylons. Now if I go to Battlespace, let's just go to Battlespace for a second. And this is what Battlespace looks like. So basically this is another area where you start in the beginning, and then this area changes to something else as you progress through levels. Now here I have a few quests. I believe one of them is to actually mine something, or try to mine one of these, I think they're called planetoids or asteroids. These are planetoids. There's quite a lot of them actually here. This is a huge area. If you look around, there's a lot of these objects you can actually fly to. And the cool thing about this is that a lot of this is very sandbox. I mean, you don't really have a very static quest that you have to complete. All of the quests here are optional, but as you complete them, you get various rewards, various accomplishments. So there's a colonial mining ship right there as well. I'm gonna fly to it, see what it's like. The cool thing about this is that since this is a two-faction game, there's a lot of PvP in there as well, and you can also just join the arena matches, which are on top right here. Nevertheless, though, the idea in the game is that two factions are fighting it out, and the more progress that you make in your game, the more likely your faction will have more points and more rewards. So right now, humans are actually losing, Cylons are winning dramatically, and they do get lots more reward, a lot more support because they're winning. So as you can see, this is 3D, and it looks really stunning. The flashes, the orange flashes that you see occasionally, that's from asteroids, and yeah, it does kind of look annoying. It kind of starts bugging me after a while, but I think you can actually remove that. There's graphics options that allows you to change graphics a little bit. So I'm gonna start one of my quests, which is actually, I believe, I think it's a mining quest. And this is what that mining ship looked like from a distance. So now I'm closer to it, but I think someone's actually attacking us. So look at that, it's actually quite beautiful. It looks a little bit like a Star Trek ship, actually. I'll show it to you in a second, but I think I have to destroy that thing right there. So the way weapons work is that you have to lock your weapons, and then enable them, and the ship starts attacking automatically. So I received some mining thingy from the mining ship because I was close to it. I have to collect 2,500 mining whatever components in order for me to complete this mission. But I also have to destroy that thing, I think. I think this is actually one of my quests, because we're trying to protect these miners and these things that are harassing them. Yeah, there you go. So I've defeated 7 out of 10, and I also need to defeat 5 of these things. So there's 5 things I have to kill in order for me to advance. So if I stay closer to this mining ship, it will actually give me resources, and this is kind of how the mining works in this game. Overall, though, this is actually a pretty cool concept. I mean, I really like the idea of having these quests that you can complete at, in your own time, at your own pace, and also, since this is a browser game, for a browser game, this is super advanced. Okay, so something was updated to level 3, and I've collected a little more thallium, whatever it's called. So I'm gonna wait a little bit longer until I complete this mission. And look at that, there's another player here. Her name is Caroline. I believe she's single and looking for mining equipment at least. And so since this is an MMORPG, you'll see other players flying around. And this is a huge world, so seeing a player right here is actually quite surprising. Now, you'll obviously see the other faction as well, and yes, there is PvP in this game. And in that sense, this game is super advanced. I mean, there's quite a lot of things you can do in this game. And I think that for a browser game, or even for just an MMORPG, this is a really advanced game. There's so much stuff. It's actually quite fun. My only concern right now is that I would say there's a little bit too many crashes sometimes, especially if you change your window size, it does crash. So it's a little bit unstable. But if you play, so I'm playing from Chrome browser, but I think if you play from a client, it's a little bit more stable. So I've completed one of the mining quests. I'm going to go ahead and explore a little bit more and show you some more of this game world, and I think I'm actually going to try PvP as well. I'm going to try to use the arena and show you what the game is like when you're actually fighting other people. Hopefully it'll allow me to do that, even though I'm still low level, but I do want to try PvP here as well. Now, each of these maps is actually quite large, so as you can see right now I'm in the middle, and I've been flying for about 5 minutes from that mining ship. So to go from here, from one end to the other, will actually take you about maybe 15-20 minutes. So these are quite large in general, and there's quite a lot of these maps as well. They're all based on levels. Right now I'm in a lobby. Oh, I'm just targeting the planet over here. For a second there I thought I was seeing an enemy. All of these maps are based on levels as well, so I think this is level 0 to level 5, and as I gain through levels I can actually advance to different maps as well. What really impresses me about Battlestar Galactica Online so far is the amount of detail that there is in... ooh, my Battlespace system is under attack. Where? Let's go help them. Amount of detail that's been put into developing this game. There's like so much stuff here. You can fly in this area for hours discovering new things. You can basically... And the thing is, as you're flying through, just like what I was doing right now, you'll get these notifications and these new missions that you have to try to complete. So it's an open world, but at the same time, it's sort of like evolving live mission world where all these things happen as you're basically playing the game. So there's no like standard levels or standard quests, but in a sense this game is more dynamic, more alive than other MMORPGs. And for a space game, this is so unique, so unusual, but also so interesting. So I just found a bunch of raiders right here, so I'm gonna try to kill them. Hopefully they won't cause too much damage to me, because I am flying a very crappy ship. Let's get our weapons ready. Music change to war music, and I have to remember that this is not a typical space game, meaning that there's resources and there's also damage that I need to repair, and also my ammo is limited, very limited. Okay, Cylons are shooting at me. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. Here, take some of mine. So the controls are... It takes a while to get used to, but I mean, they're not difficult. They're quite simple. Also, I do appreciate the very Battlestar Galactica-like atmosphere, especially sound effects and sounds. It actually does feel like you're fighting Cylons. And if you watch the show, and if you enjoy the show, you'll definitely like this game for sure. Oh, come on, don't be a jerk. Just die already. I have to go slow. He's moving too slow. I have to move slower too. Alright, so I'm gonna try to match my speed with this guy and destroy him. He's a tough one, eh? Wow, I'm barely even scratching him with my puny bullets. I may have to use some of my rockets, which I didn't want to do, but I have 49 of them, so that should be not a problem. Did that do anything? Really? I barely scratched him. And I'm being shot at from, like, upstairs. Come on, stop shooting me, jerk. Okay, as you can see, this is relatively difficult. And, I like games with a challenge. This is actually pretty amazing. When I finish this battle, whether I die or not... Oh my god, there's so many of them. Yeah, okay, I died. Alright, so I've been invited to an arena battle. I believe I will lose, mostly because I'm not really experienced in this, and also because I have a really crappy ship. But I'm fighting a guy called Undead 3S. So let's see how badly we'll do against him. This is a 1-on-1 battle. There's also a 3-on-3 battle, and also a kind of a capture a flag, or basically capture a spaceship battle that you can choose. This one is just a 1-on-1 fight. So let's see. Oh crap! Really? Really? Okay, fine. I'll shoot at you too. Oh no, oh no, oh no you don't. No you don't. I'm gonna dodge you. I'm gonna dodge you like a pro. You silent bastard. Here, take that. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Wait, no, don't do that. Don't do that. No. He's really good. Or better than me, I guess. I'm just gonna slow down. I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna go backwards. Take that. Take that. Why is it's not shooting? We're too close to each other. Okay, so as you can see, this gives you a chance to look at the other ship. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's not me. That's him shooting. Damn it. Damn it, guy. Here we go. Haha. Take that. That's right. I'm gonna shoot you with rockets too. Am I winning this? I don't even know. So I've kind of upgraded my weapons a little bit. I also upgraded my my shield, making me a little bit more powerful, but not enough to cause serious damage to this guy. And oh my god, I've actually won by strafing left and right. So I got some rewards here. So that's basically Arena in a nutshell. 3-on-3 is a lot more interesting, a lot more fun, but unfortunately it took too long. It actually does take too long to wait for someone to challenge you. And I waited for 10 minutes, there wasn't enough players, so I had to do 1-on-1 instead. But let's also take a look at some other things here. So one thing I really like about this game is if you go... Oh, something's under attack. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of missions that are real-time, and they'll actually be announced to you, and you can join them and participate in different battles. But what I really like is here you get to upgrade your ship the way you see fit. So you can actually choose whatever you want to focus on, something that you really want to focus on. For example, you can choose different weapons and then upgrade those weapons if you like them. Or you can maybe create a miner and just focus on mining and just mine a lot of money that way. So there's no one way of winning in this game. And also, you know, with the amount of ships that you have to choose from, it's actually it gives you a chance to kind of explore this game in a way that you really like. So unfortunately I don't have enough to buy this ship. I actually wanted to buy it, but I need 75,000. I forgot what that currency is called, but I'll just call it sand, I guess. So that this cost me 75,000. It's not actually a lot. Oh, and some of these ships you can only buy with premium currency, like for example Viper Mark III, which is the ship we do see in the TV show a lot. This is only available to you through premium currency. So let me show you how the mining works. So there's actually two ways of mining. One is to mine asteroids, which are, I think they're quite rare in the beginning because they all get mined by newbies pretty quick, but they do appear more often in higher level maps. But also there's another way to mine planetoids, and that's using mining ships. So first of all, the easiest way is to basically mine asteroids. You just target them. I'm just using my regular weapon. I'm playing as Cylons right now, just for to show you a different kind of a ship. This is what a Cylon ship looks like, one of the other ships. And essentially you destroy the asteroid, and if there's something inside, you get that stuff, you collect it. This one was empty, so unfortunately there's nothing inside. You also have a mining scanner that I'm actually I'm in the middle of a mission right now. This is one of the quests that I was assigned to do, and I think I actually have to destroy that thing. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies. And so you can use a mining scanner to scan if there's something inside or not, and then once you destroy the asteroid, you collect that stuff. The other way is to use a mining ship on the planetoid, which are basically a bigger asteroids, and those are the mining ships. They do cost premium currency. I think it's actually 100 coins. Meaning that if you do want to mine a lot using planetoids, you need to kind of pay real money for that. Oh, there's a lot of targets here. Now, the cool thing about this particular map is that, as you can see, as I move closer to the planet, it's actually getting bigger. So I can actually get really close to this planet, and I think it's a really big planetoid if I'm not mistaken. So that's a pretty cool feature. Not many space games have that. This one does. Not all planets, but a lot of the planets you can actually approach and you can fly around them. That's a Battlestar. I think that's actually where I'm from, because I'm playing as a Cylon. So that's my main base. I think I have to destroy these things, right? Is that what I'm? No, this is. I think red is on my side. I have to destroy the yellow things. There we go. So yeah, so the mining in this game is quite efficient as well. It works pretty well. Unfortunately, it's a little bit more difficult than just the shooting part, because you do need to re-equip weapons, and you may even have to have a specific ship that's specifically for mining, because mining lasers are a lot more efficient than normal lasers, and mining with normal lasers is actually really, really slow. Oh yeah, mission complete. Yay! Okay, so there's a few missions I have to complete, and that's it. And this is what the Cylon area looks like. So there's all these characters that used to be Cylons on Battlestar Galactica show. They all have different quests for me, they all have different missions. But yeah, essentially this is the game in a nutshell. I think it's a really well made MMORPG, very unique in the sense that there's a lot of features here that are not present in other games, and it's a space game, and I mean these are really rare. And it's a space game that's set in a very persistent world where your actions actually do influence the universe. And one more thing I'm going to show you is the actual map. So this is what the map looks like, and I think I'm over here, and I can actually, eventually I can control or ask for control of the ship and then relocate to different areas where, and as you can see, there's a lot of areas. There's actually quite a lot of maps here where you can actually do the same thing. You can complete missions, you can mine, you can fight other players. So the blue areas are humans, the red areas are Cylons, and you can also strengthen these areas. I'm not sure how it's done yet, but I've been getting a lot of messages about different areas getting strengthened or even weakened by the humans. And so there's quite a lot of really awesome features in this game. It's definitely one of the best MMORPGs that are played in your browser, and definitely one of the best space games for sure, on par with EVE Online. So definitely give this a try. I am going to post a link for this below. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, check out some of the other videos I've posted. This has been Empirixon with Battlestar Galactica Online. Game you later, alligators. Bye bye.